Hi guys!
Welcome to Tidy Ventures Makeover Monday!
It's Christmas!
Snow is falling all around me. You're not joining in?
No.
Voice of an angel apparently. Right, so today we're going to give you some of our tidy tips. And today's tip is RSJs.
Funny word, RSJ.
Yeah. So when you're knocking two rooms into one, you need a structural support. So we have this, which was done by a builder who is now no longer our builder, because when we walked in, we realised it's too small and it doesn't comply to building regs. Had they appointed a building inspector? No. So there's quite a few issues there. So fire away.
Yeah, so as you can see, they put this railway track, I call it, up. It's quite small, it's only about 5 inches in depth. They didn't even take the ceiling down. You can see they've actually put the RSJ up without taking all of the ceiling down, which is shocking, absolutely shocking. So the size of that, from experience, I know is too small. The size it should be is this one here, look. Can you see the difference? Massive, massive difference.
But we do think this one is a little bit too big, but this is what the inspector wanted, so this is what the inspector got, but it's not normally far off that size, is it?
No, they do tend to, some engineers do an overkill, which is fine. But yeah, it's slightly overkill, I know that, but it's going to be more than suitable. The rest of the house will fall down before this does anyway. But also, if you show you over here, look, with my little, what do they call it? A tutor when he's got a stick? What do they call this? I don't know. So this is my blackboard stick. So what they've done is they put this lintel in here. Okay, now that lintel is supposed to be resting on this blockwork, but it's not. There's a gap. There's about an inch gap there, which is absolutely shocking. So they haven't even installed that properly. And then this blockwork that is supporting that, they built on top of a slab that they should have taken out. And then they should have put a concrete base in there. So they cut corners right, left and centre, hoping that we wouldn't know what we're doing, or, you know, even maybe see it. Unfortunately, fortunately, we're experienced enough to know these things, but for the average person, you may not know, which is why it's just so important that you appoint a building inspector to come and inspect this type of work. If you're going to rely on your builder to inspect, to appoint an inspector, make sure that they do, okay?
Get the contact, and maybe you contact them,
Yeah.
because I understand not everybody has this experience. A lot of people do go on the word of the builder, and if that was the case, we would have come in massive trouble, because one, there was no inspector involved where there should be, and two, if we didn't know that and the work had been carried out and then they want to see proof, they can make you undo that work so they can see. If they uncover anything, then you'll have to put it right. So you've got to undo everything, and it would cost you thousands and thousands. So it's just not worth the risk. So if you know that you're doing stuff that is like this, contact the building inspector yourself. Make sure they've seen it and make sure they are happy. Then you know then the builder's done a good job.
And it is very important that throughout the process from start to finish, you take lots of photos as well as evidence, because if anything does go wrong with your builder, you've got the evidence of what they've done or haven't done properly. Very, very important. Or video. Video is even better if you want, you know, because you can always take screenshots off the video. But the other thing, on the other side of the joist that they haven't done, again, which maybe you wouldn't know about, is that when you put an RSJ in, you should have a reinforced concrete pad stone below it, not a breeze block or not a piece of stone. A pad stone is reinforced, high dense concrete with metal bars inside. Well, some haven't got metal bars. And what that means is that when the RSJ is on it and the weight of the upstairs, it doesn't compress or it doesn't get squashed, so it doesn't drop. They haven't done that. In one place on this property, they haven't put even any sort of concrete underneath. They just used brickwork and black mortar. So again, you know, real cowboy job. Thankfully, we know what we're doing, we saw it, and yeah, the builders are no more. So
Yeah, so the joys, but yeah, a lot of builders are having problems at the minute and it's having a knock-on effect, so just be extra vigilant, keep an extra eye on them and make sure they've got the right people involved as well to oversee major stuff so that you are safeguarded too.
Yeah, the big tip is maybe to appoint the building inspector yourself and maybe arrange the inspections with the building inspector yourself, and also for maybe you to be there when the building inspector inspects the work, so that if he does pick anything up, he'll tell you when you're there in front of your builders, rather than maybe your builder's not telling you the truth.
Yeah, definitely. Right, well I hope you found this useful, guys. Until next time, where we'll come to you with more tidy tips on our Makeover Monday.
And if you want the address to send a Christmas present, just get in touch and I'll send you my address.
And mine, you don't mind too. So, alright guys, until next time, see you soon.
Ciao for now.
Bye.